Hello my beautiful darlings, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today we're going to talk about becoming the woman that no man wants to lose, the 5 rules. What are the rules that make you this incredible high quality woman that no man is able to forget, because she's this woman that linger in their head forever? So if you're in a couple, they will never want to leave you. If you're a single, men will be drawn to you like a magnet and want to truly grab you and make you theirs, because a woman like that is rare. A high value woman embodying those 5 rules and those qualities is extremely rare. If you are this woman, even your exes cannot forget about you. Actually, that is my case. Most of my exes cannot forget about me. Not to brag, but this is the femme fatale effect, ladies. First, just wanted to let you know that if you want to see more of my content, I talk about fashion, femininity, old Hollywood glamour, seduction, dating, anything to make you level up and become the best version of yourself and your most feminine self. Feel free to join the channel. The link is down below, and also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. If you really want to have this incredible goddess femme fatale effect to the next level and really transform yourself completely, I have a femme fatale siren course. The link is down below. It transformed the life of so many women. I cannot count anymore how many of you are sending me messages. This is just next level. You ladies come from Germany, France, South Africa, Canada, USA. It's amazing the impact it has on you and on your life and how much it upgrades your life. I'm just so proud of this course. And I also have a body language masterclass. I have a dating ebook that will also change your dating game. If you want to be really smart when you're dating and vet men properly and know what you want and get what you want, then this ebook is for you.
I've never met anyone like her. And when she smiles at me, you can't put a price on it. So I don't care if I have to work 20 hours a day to keep her happy. I'll do it.
So the number 1 rule is define your non-negotiables. Why it matters? Because a woman with clear principles and unshakable boundaries, unshakable values, commands respect and set the tone on how others will treat her. She sets the tone on how others view her and what kind of value she has.
I'm not going to do anything.
I've got some news for you, Johnny. I'm going to do exactly what I please when I please.
Men become obsessed with women who define their non-negotiables because it shows rare self-respect, emotional strength, and inner certainty. Qualities that command both desire and admiration, an energy of quiet confidence and higher value. Think of women like Gloria from Modern Family or Gabrielle Solis from Desperate Housewives. Playful, feminine, and charming, yet firm about what they expect and will never tolerate. High-value gentlemen that treat their women the best are instinctively drawn to women whose boundaries signals that access to them is a privilege, not a guarantee. And that makes her the one he fears losing the most. Identify what truly matters to you. I always say that you should do that when you're dating, but even women that are not dating, that are in a relationship, you should know what are your non-negotiables. Peace of mind, authenticity, personal freedom, and never compromise. There are some clear things you should not tolerate, okay? And I invite you to see my videos about toxic signs, a man that is toxic. There are some things that you should really not tolerate from men that are quite obvious, but otherwise there's a lot of boundaries that are quite flexible depending on the person. There are some people who will absolutely not tolerate someone being late, for example, and there are some people that will be a bit more flexible if it happens not too often. For example, me, I cannot be with a man that doesn't compliment me. I don't know, it's just me. I need him to express that I am beautiful and I am amazing, and I just love it, you know. There's some women, they don't care about that, right? Or I cannot tolerate if a man is not a provider. If he's not providing fully for me, I cannot be with that man. Same with your standards. So do you want a partner that you can count on, that is a gentleman, that have manners, that is funny, that is like your best friend, that is reliable? If you want to wait for intimacy, don't be unsure in front of him. Be like, no, this is how it is. This is who I am. I'm that type of woman that want to wait. I'm that type of woman that value her body and value her energy and her time. And no, I won't compromise on it. And that way he respects you more. Men only respect you when you're sure about it, when you're sure about your choices. That's it. When you're unsure, they will try to convince you otherwise. Remember, standards are not walls, they are filters. And the right man won't mind, he will rise to meet them. If you're afraid to address something because you're afraid that he would leave, if he leaves just because of a small little boundary, he is weak. A woman who is not afraid to lose a man is the type of woman he does not want to lose. Rule number 2, become rare. Ladies, men don't obsess over what's common. Even us, we don't obsess over what's common. In a world where everybody dressed the same, everybody looked the same with surgery, and everybody dressed the same, it's high quality men in that case, value what is rare. You are not just any woman. You are a rare gem. You are an energy and a style that is quite uncommon. This is not something that you see every day. You are the elegance, the femininity that you don't see every day in most women. So for example, stop trying to fit into every trend. I never follow trends. And I think the most iconic women in the world never follow trends. You see Marilyn Monroe, you see Angelina Jolie, you see Emma Clooney, you see Monica Bellucci. They have, each of them, their own style, their own way of being, and they do not want to chase trends or chase being relevant. You are a rare gem that is on its own. That's why I love like anything vintage, because it's so unique. Loving things that are unique make you rare and make you special and make you have a spark that nobody else has. If you love to dress in a way that's completely different from everybody else, if you love to dress in a way that's like Elle Woods, Barbie pink, and you really stand out in front of everyone, that's good. If you love to do a hobby that's completely uncommon and really quite unique, that's also a good thing. For example, I would say maybe my unique hobby that nobody else here, because I love to do Pilates, but everybody does Pilates. But my unique hobby is belly dance. I noticed that when I mention that, nobody else does belly dance, and it's just very intriguing. And if you have some activities or something about you, anything that is, even a way to do your makeup that is quite special, a way to do your nails, you have a specific type of nails. I have a friend of mine, she always has the most incredible artistic nails. It's just part of who she is. This is her signature. You need to have a signature, something that makes you rare. Lean into your uniqueness. Lean into something that makes you unique. Your culture, your voice, your talent, your quirks. I have some quirks. I love movies. I love vintage movies. That's kind of my quirk, to be obsessed with anything vintage, to be obsessed with anything super ultra feminine as well. Also develop depth. For example, learn a new language, master a niche skill, dive into an unusual hobby. As I said, be both soft and sharp. The woman who is aware of sophisticated food and is knowledgeable on many subjects, but at the same time, she's the type of woman who can make him laugh until his belly hurts, is the type of woman that is unforgettable. She's both soft and sharp. She's both funny and very refined. Having a duality is something that makes you rare as well. As I said in my video with Lauren Sanchez, a lot of people don't like her, but there's some things to learn about her. She has this duality. She's both ambitious and quite bubbly and feminine and childlike spirit, which are opposite energies, and most people don't have that. Right? Most people don't have this duality. Remember that your authenticity is your superpower. When you embrace actually what makes you different, you are incomparable. You have to stop wanting to be like everyone else, even doing surgery to look like everyone else or dressing like everyone else. I kind of loved the old money trends because I think it's beautiful, but I don't like the idea that to be classy, you have to be exactly like that and that's it. And I love to be feminine, and I love to be also sexy and femme fatale and Jessica Rabbit type of way and Monica Bellucci. There's so many influence around me that for me, it cannot be put into one box and that's it. It's too limited. I cannot just dress one way. I have many different styles and many different sides of me. And this is what makes you really rare also and unforgettable. Choose where your attention flows. Again, when a man knows that your attention is rare and intentional, he craves even more for it. You train people how to treat you by what you continue to accept. Rule number 3, create emotional experiences he cannot explain. A man may forget your words, but he'll never forget how he felt in your presence. The woman no man wants to lose doesn't just look beautiful, she creates experiences. She makes him feel alive, inspired, grounded, and challenged. Sometimes all within the same moment. She doesn't chase his attention, she activates his masculine energy through her calm confidence, warmth, and quiet mystery. In her presence, he feels more capable, more focused, more like a man, yet also free. Because she doesn't cage him with neediness or control, her unbothered energy allows him space to breathe, to lead, and to chase after her. And that's what makes him addicted to her. Because she becomes both his peace and his passion, the rare woman who evokes power and freedom. And every now and then she surprises him, a spontaneous smile, a playful remark, a sudden change of energy. Her sensuality is felt in her voice, her rhythm, her effortless grace. He never fully knows what side of her he will meet, the soft muse or the teasing siren, and that unpredictability keeps his desire alive. When you are with him, slow down, speak gently, let your tone and presence do the work. Be playful but also grounded. Invite him to feel, not just to think. Look into his eyes when he talks. Praise his masculine qualities. That simple shift awakens his instinct to protect, provide, and pursue. And above all, stay unattached. Your serenity reminds him that your world doesn't revolve around him, and that is exactly why he will never stop chasing you. Rule number 4, master feminine energy. Obviously, a woman that he doesn't want to lose, master her own feminine energy. This is what I'm teaching in my Femme Fatale Siren course. It is power and captivating power on top of it. You combine that with emotional maturity and then you have superpower, ladies. It's a force that commands devotion. That's how you get devotion out of a man. Let your body language soften. I have a body language masterclass to be more feminine if you want to. Replace control, controlling others, with trust. Replace competition with co-creation. You're in your creative energy. You know, masculine is competitive. Feminine is creation. And by the way, ladies, if you want a video on explaining as well the difference between light masculine energy, dark masculine energy, what kind of energy these are in men, because this is very interesting to know, let me know in the comments down below. You need also emotional control with your feminine energy, because feminine energy makes you connected with your body and your emotions into another level that you're able to control them. Practice the art of pausing. Don't react. Don't be begging for his attention. Don't react to everything that he says. Don't get angry at everything, especially when you're triggered. Breathe before speaking. He will, in that case, remember how calm and grounded you are, and he will remember that even in chaos, you are in control with yourself and with your emotions. These are the type of women that get remembered. These are the type of women that men are obsessed with and never want to lose. You become unforgettable when you're both soft and unshakable. You see those kind of women that are with super powerful men. You see Melania Trump. You see like a lot of women like that. They have this kind of characteristic. There are those kind of women that stay calm and unbothered no matter the situation. You see the femme fatales from the 40s, that you are in your more calm, unbothered queen energy. You're so sure about yourself that you don't need to yell and nag. Rule number 5, be your own muse and live with vision. The most attractive, irresistible woman is the woman who is in love with her own life. She is in love with herself. You have to fall in love with yourself every single day. Be your own muse. You are your own muse, your own inspiration. As I said, you don't follow trends. That type of woman doesn't wait for a relationship to complete her. She builds a life so rich around her that a man can only add to it. You should have personal goal. You should have personal goal in terms of fitness. That's how actually you become so incredibly well-rounded and so incredibly irresistible to men. It's by decentering men. It's by completely focusing on you and your own self-improvement, having self-improvement goals in terms of fitness, finances, travel, or spiritual goals even, and go on a spiritual journey. you should ask, how do I become this type of woman that those men are chasing after? You need to let your life be an inspiration for you. Always have a glow up in process. I love that. I'm constantly glowing up. My hair, my fitness routine, my wardrobe, mentally, emotionally, physically. You can go to a therapist, glowing up your emotions, knowing your attachment style. Create, for example, a vision board that includes not just what you want in love, but who you want to become as a woman. Who I need to become in terms of physically attractive and mentally attractive and spiritually attractive and emotionally attractive to attract this type of men. Sometimes the problem also is in your behavior with men. I see that with my clients. They can be beautiful, accomplished, everything, but then they tell me how they act on dates and I'm like, girl, why did you say that? So if you need some really advice, personal advice, I do a lot of coachings, by the way. I have a lot of clients that I'm coaching on this. But ladies, you should not chase a man, you should chase a life. That is what you're chasing. And the right men will then chase you to be part of your life. Bonus tip, ladies, being mysterious. I always mention that just as a bonus tip. You're never fully acquired. You're always a mystery. You're always exciting. There's always this excitement, right? It's never boring with you. When it's never boring with you, you become the type of woman they never want to lose. A type of woman also they never want to lose. She's feminine. She's intriguing in her body language, in her softness. You know, that's why I love body language, because how we communicate, 80% of our communication is nonverbal. And really, if you know how to use your voice, how to use the way you move, your eye contact. He is all day at work fighting with everyone, but you become this soothing, irresistible, magnetic presence that he can never replace anywhere else, and he can never get away from that. So the woman that no man wants to lose is not the woman that gives the most. On the contrary, that people would believe. She is the one who values herself the most, actually, and let him earn more of her. Even in a relationship, she still values herself and he still has to put in the effort to keep her. And the moment you step into that energy of this woman that values herself the most, you stop worrying about losing a man. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful darlings. I hope you liked it and I hope it was really helpful for you. Let me know in the comments what you think and what kind of videos you want to see next. Also, follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. Until next time, I'm giving you a lot of beautiful kisses and take care of you. Mwah.